I challenge Manny Pacquiao at 147 pounds. Any of the top guys out there, especially you, Devin Alexander, I'll fight you next. You, Devin, Madonna, and Khan. I'll fight all of them.
At 140 pounds, who do you want next?
I want Bradley next. He keep talking that he the best in the division. I want him next. And whoever else can come.
Devin Alexander, congratulations on the win, and we hope to see you and Tim Bradley real soon. Bob.
Not a promoter.
Yeah, smile.
Good.
29, baby. 29.
Thank you, guys.
I'll be there. All day. Be bright and early for that ass. Getting on that ass. Absolutely, baby. Getting on that ass. You thought that white boy did something to you, huh? Yeah, you thought, like you said, you thought that white boy did something to you.
I ain't worried.
Wait till you get the truth.
I ain't worried, baby.
Yeah.
You worried.
I ain't worried. I ain't worried about this. No, you easy.
This is easy.
No, this is easy.
The whole work we're not gonna go to camp.
Yeah, okay. All right. Don't train then. It's easy. You got like I said, you got natural ability, huh? You got natural ability, huh? Don't go train then.
Come on, put a ring
Don't go
around
train.
now.
Don't go train then.
No,
You gotta go. All right.
First and foremost, I want to tell everybody on YouTube, boxing fans, my people that subscribe, Happy New Year's, Happy 2011. You know, I'm just thankful to be here, healthy and alive, because we know we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So, you know, Happy New Year's to all, and you know, I think this year in boxing, you know, hopefully it's better than last year, or it at least meets up with last year, because, you know, last year, 2010, was a pretty good year. Midway through 2010, I kind of caught on to this YouTube thing, started putting out more videos, you know, fixing up my channel and stuff like that. Before, I used to be on YouTube here and there, just browsing, cruising, put a video up maybe here and there, but middle of last year, I really kind of clinched onto it. So, you know, 2011, I'm going to just keep my streak going, putting up videos, predictions, analysis, and just finding topics to talk about that revolve around the sport of boxing, which is my favorite sport. Slideways 100, man, and we kicking off the year with fireworks in boxing. This match right here is a match that's been in the making for at least a year, and you know, you got Devin Alexander squaring off against Timothy Bradley, and you know, I would like to say that this actually does have the potential to be fight of the year, the way Maidana and Khan was, in my opinion, for 2010. But hopefully, you know, it's a very good fight. I don't want it to say it's going to be fight of the year because the year is just starting. And if this is fight of the year, that means damn. Like I said, the year's just starting. So hopefully it's a very good fight, but we can get even better fights because we all know the two people we want to see fight. So anyways, they call him Devin Alexander the Great. To me, he's just more like Devin Alexander the Good. And that's not taking nothing away from Devin. He's a very good fighter, but call him a great fighter. That I think HBO has overrated him. They have rushed him to mature, but they should give the kid time to mature and grow within the sport. And then one day he will have a shot at being a great fighter, just as anybody that laces on gloves has a chance at being a great fighter. I just think they, the legends that exist still are, they're over their peak, they're through their prime, and they're close to retirement. Mosley, Mayweather, even Pacquiao, I don't know, another maybe 3 years, like they said. So boxing is looking for the next young star that they can turn into a legend, and I think Devin Alexander was one of those guys, and I think they're just trying to rush him up to grow up quick. But like B-Hop brought out, that's the problem with boxing nowadays. They don't give these guys time to mature and progress at their rate and not the rate at which the fans want to see you, or the sport itself, business-wise, want to see you progress at. That's why I'm happy, with the team I have, as far as boxing, especially my trainer. It's good to have good guys around you, whether you have a manager or not. Sometimes your trainer works as your manager for you. But whatever your situation is, it's important to have a good team that really, has your interest at heart. So you progress the right way in this sport, because it's a lot of bad people and a lot of shit you can get caught up in this sport. But getting back to the subject, Devin Alexander, he's a very good fighter. He's going up against Timothy Bradley, and this is my prediction. Timothy Bradley's going to win the fight. Timothy Bradley has more experience than him, I feel he's been in tougher fights than Devin Alexander. Devin Alexander had some good wins. I seen when he knocked out Urango, but that was a pretty close fight up until the time where he knocked him out. I think they hyped up that fight. They hyped him up for that win even more than they should have. Like I said, HBO has overrated him. Devin Alexander, I'm going to go to their last two fights. Devin Alexander against Kotelnik. Kotelnik, I felt, won the fight. Devin Alexander was battling back at times throughout the whole fight, but Kotelnik, I feel, was winning the battle. Usually face expressions don't usually mean necessarily a guy lost a fight, but in this case, I feel it does. Looking at Alexander's face did show that he lost the fight. Just for that fight, though, because I felt Kotelnik brought it. He kept the pressure. He was the one coming forward. He was throwing a lot of combinations, and I don't know why Dev didn't just use his jab and outbox him like he's known for. But Devin Alexander makes mistakes, man, and I'm not gonna make this video too long. Timothy Bradley, the Desert Storm, he's gonna step into a storm. That's what he's gonna step into. And when you in a storm, you want to find shelter, you want to find clothes, and hopefully you got an umbrella or something. Umbrella might not be enough. When the wind's real strong, it could blow an umbrella away. Just figuratively speaking, Devin Alexander he's going to get beat by Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley's going to back him into a corner worse than Kotelnik did, and I feel he's just going to rip him to pieces. Timothy Bradley, a man with a lot of willpower. Let's talk about his last fight. His last fight was against Abregu. I felt he didn't look as good, but he definitely did enough to win unanimously. I don't think he looked as good as he did against Lamont Peterson. He looked excellent. Against Abregu, he tried to brawl too much. There was times in the fight where he seemed like he was boxing, but for the most part, he was trying to brawl too much with them. But not taking nothing away from him, he stepped up to welterweight and he got the job done. There was at times in that fight where he was kind of in a clinch with his head down, and he was firing back punches. As I know, Timothy Bradley has a lot of willpower, so no matter what, he's going to try to make a fight, especially when he's losing. He's just going to have that instinct to fight. That's kind of how I am. I'm not even going to lie. in a fight, if I feel I'm getting tagged too much or losing, it's like you turn into a brawler. You know, you go into a mode that you shouldn't be in, but you know, sometimes I guess you can't help it. It's hard to explain when you actually inside that ring fighting. But yeah, you know, Bradley, he's got to be careful with that head down thing, swinging punches without looking, because you could get caught with a vicious uppercut. And Devin Alexander, I believe, gave an uppercut to Urango. That's what ended the fight. So, you know, Bradley has to be careful of that. Devin Alexander does pose as a threat. You know, he definitely does pose as a threat. I'm not taking nothing away from him. But I think mentally Timothy will break him down in this fight, man. This is a guy that comes forward and he's not going to stop, and he's determined to win. Not that Devin Alexander isn't, but it's just I feel Timothy Bradley's going to win the fight, man. A lot of trash talk being tossed back and forth between both fighters. Like I said, this saga's been in the build-up for a year. Interesting fight, January 29th. Can't wait to check it out. We're gonna start out the year with fireworks. People leave me comments. Slideways100. Subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate everybody that checks out the video, regardless of what you think of my analysis or my prediction, or you know. I appreciate the commentary. I'll try to get back to everybody's comments as long as the comments make sense to me. They not nothing stupid or outrageous. Then I just ignore your ass. But you know, if they make sense, then I try to get back to you. If I ain't near my laptop, I usually got my phone on me, and you know, my phone will let me know anytime that I have a message or a comment, you know, received on YouTube. So once again, man, Slideways100 right here. Deuces.